So hey everyone, and welcome back to the Robert Zemeckis Collaboration Review series that I've been doing with Miss Christine94. We're finally at the final review today for Robert Zemeckis' most recent film Flight from 2012. So if you've been with us from the start, from the first review, I think we started back in January. So yeah, it has gone for a few months, but thanks for watching all these videos. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun making them. So as I said, today's review is for Flight, the most recent Robert Zemeckis film. And it's a drama film that came out in 2012, so 2 years ago now. And I watched the film about a year ago. I haven't seen it since then, but I do remember the basic story and most of what happened in the film, and it was quite an enjoyable movie that I actually liked quite a bit. So first of all, Robert Zemeckis directed and produced the film. The music was done by Alan Silvestri, of course, and his soundtrack is much more subtle and quiet during this film. You don't really notice it as much as his previous films, but it goes quite well with the film. So this film stars Denzel Washington in the lead role as Whip, and he is an airline pilot. He's really good at his job and everything, but he's got major drug and alcohol issues, and the main story revolves around a plane crash that occurs early in the film, and Whip is the main pilot, but he's high on cocaine as well as, I think he's drunk from the night before, and this plane crashes, but most of the people survive on the plane due to the way that he lands it. So he wakes up in hospital and everyone's, he thinks he's a hero at first because he's saved a lot of people's lives by crashing this plane the way that he did, but he also finds out that he may be going to court and going to jail because they found that in his blood, obviously, he had drugs. So pretty much the rest of the movie leading up to the court case, he's denying that he had any drugs or alcohol, and he's trying to keep himself clean as well. But it's kind of like, this movie's kind of showing the struggle that it is for him to get off of drugs and alcohol, and how, it can relate to anyone and whatever problem they have to try and get rid of it. The film also stars Don Cheadle, Kelly Riley, John Goodman, Bruce Greenwood and Melissa Leo, and everyone did really well in this film, especially Denzel Washington. I think he was nominated for the Academy Award, but he's a really great actor, and I just think that this was definitely one of his better performances that I've seen. From memory, the movie has a really dark, drab feel to it. I think it's always raining and cloudy and dark looking in the film, and I like that style in a movie, and I think it suited the film well, especially the plane sequence at the beginning of the film was very intense, and I thought they filmed that really well. It looked really cool how they did it, and very realistic as well. And most of the film is pretty interesting, but I would say that it loses a bit of its interest after the first whole plane sequence, because that's the main part of the film and probably the most exciting part. But other than that, after the film, I wouldn't say it slows down a whole lot, but it's just doesn't have that pace that the beginning of the film had, but it's still shot beautifully. It looks fantastic, the music worked well, the performances were all great, and it was another really good Rob Zemeckis film. So I'm glad to say that I do enjoy pretty much all of his films, except in my previous review I said I didn't really like Beowulf that much, so other than that I really enjoy most of his films. So that's really one of the reasons we decided to do this director's series. We did Tim Burton's movies last year because he's both our favourite director, and Rob Zemeckis is also one of my favourite directors. He's really good, and he's got another movie coming out next year, I think, so that should be interesting to see as well. But Flight's definitely a good drama film if you're a fan of Denzel Washington, or you just want to see great performances and some pretty cool visual effects, especially towards early on in the film. Then you should definitely check this movie out because it's quite a good film. So thanks everyone for watching my quick review for Flight, and also thank you if you've been sticking with us from the beginning to watch all of these reviews. I'm sorry they've taken quite a while to get out there. It doesn't really matter, but they're all on YouTube now, so you can check out my channel where I've done my reviews, and Miss Christine94, she's done her reviews. And I've got a playlist on my channel with all of them together, so you can check that out as well. So thanks a lot for watching, and this concludes the entire series, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.